And here we go. Hello there, thanks for joining me. I am AVStoryteller, and this is my Let's Play The Witcher Wild Hunt. Let's jump right back into it. We'll let Dandelion do the intro, and I'll fill in any blanks.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Ciri Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri, it seemed, had taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Ciri in tow.
Short, sweet, to the point, sums it up rather nicely. Okay, and it also seems to take a while for this cutscene to eventually fade. There we go. So, Geralt is currently wandering in the dark with Ciri Metz, rather pretty blonde sorceress. Although, when it came to choosing her outfit, I don't know. Nah, not the best. Not the best. Right, let's get some Igni on here. So, I'm not trying to attack that target, thank you very much. I'm trying to use my Igni. Ah, it won't let me light up that breather. Okay, so we're moving on, trying to find this elven mage, which apparently Ciri had some dealing with. Before starting, I had a quick look around, just collecting all little ingredients I could find. I've also... Hello.
Larena Lune. Erne. Sevate Larena Lunet.
That's him. That's the elf.
Thanks, I got that.
Arveg Tva Glediv.
What was that? An illusion?
No, a morphotic projection.
A what projection? Was the first thing that came to my mind.
A what projection?
Something akin to a postbox for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Sounded like the message was intended for Ciri.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Laura Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Ciri, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
Wandering in the dark. Just collect up these ingredients here. Oh, I've changed around my key config a little bit regarding dodges and rolls. So dodges are the little movements, kind of like that, and the rolls are the full body rolls. Because I've learned that when you're... It's difficult to do now out of combat. But your stamina bar, the red bar, in the top left hand corner, that when you're rolling does not go up, does not regenerate, but it does while you're dodging. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Also managed to pick up a bit of food while I was looting everything that wasn't nailed down. Yeah, because I wanted to have the dodge button closer to hand, basically where the roll one was, and shuffle a few things around. So if I do some very strange fuggles, you'll know why.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
Wraith.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Let's see, silver sword. Where's my oils? Fire that on there. And I figured out that 20 charges is the number of hits you get. Not how long the actual oil is available for. I mean, the oil seems to just last forever, but every time you apply it, you get 20 hits out of it for that one, 20 hits out of that one, and 20 hits out of that one, it would seem. Oh yeah, and I also discovered that I was having those problem with those drowners underneath the water at that unknown map location in White Orchard. I've discovered that you can actually use your crossbow underwater. Who'd have thunk it? It's like a harpoon. And I've got the wrong sword equipped for wraith business. And just remind myself, wrong one. Best thing against wraith. Moon dust bombs, which we haven't even learnt the formulae for yet. Spectre oil, Yarden. Quite interested in that sign ability. But Quen, and Quen as well for your protection.
Careful, that oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the Volpine Morel immediately.
Bezimer told me that soon after he learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
Quite sure they had a lot of very useful combat strategy dialogue there, but I couldn't hear it on the sound of the fighting. Oh! Caught the business end of that.
What? Lost your nerve?
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh! There's clouds of poisonous gas. Yeah, just goes to show, just even making a slight change to your combat technique, your combat strategy. I was so focused on that I was not noticing the rest of it. So we might be seeing this screen a few more times. I've got the hat on, so I've got all the bonuses ready as I could ever possibly be. Firing a quick
An
cheeky
old
sip.
elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
One more. Fine.
Careful, that oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you.
Yeah,
I
missed that the first
recognized the Volpine Morel immediately.
Bezimer told me that soon after he'd learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
Oh, get your guard up, Geralt. Jesus. behind you. I'm getting double vision there. Oh, what's that? My boots? Completely useless now, are they? Huh. 49%. I've only lost one off the armor protection. Everything needs patching up. Oh, I didn't apply the oil this time around, did I? Fire another cheeky quick save there. Essence of Wraith. And find them all. Out the way. Just as all you're fireproof, it seems. Oh, bam there. I did not cast ignorance, so I'm not sure why that exploded. Quickly while I'm here, in fact. Let's sub in the gourmet and get some food on. Right, well, let me just eat it from the quick slot. So, consume. Now we know from the bread that if I just leave that going, it will fill the entire bar. I want to experiment, see if I can now remove that ability, place it with what I had, and whether or not it'll still work or if it's going to stop short. Ouch! An insult to injury. Okay, so it stopped short, so you have to keep it in for the entire duration that you're scoffing your food. Where did my food go? So that's 7.
Swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
What sharp eyes you have. Wait till you get to my teeth. Kinda but feel I might have missed like a far back. Anyway, so healed up. So let's replace that with that. Oh, actually, while I'm there, let's have a quick look. That, I've got a point to spend. That regenerates an additional 10 points per second when not in combat, or at night, and in combat, 1 per second. So does that mean at night you don't get any benefit because you have to be at night and in combat? I mean, that could be very good. I mean, that could be. Time of it now. So I'm currently not healing at all because it's night time. Why that makes a difference out of combat? Who knows? any bad guys over there. Entirely sure. Oh, don't know where said bad guys are. Right on top of their docks. Ouch.
How is the water?
Refreshing. Don't know what you're missing.
Oh, what is down here? For her to say that. Swim, Geralt. Where have I ended up? Hello, what was that? I'm in the need of some new booties. The ones I'm wearing are currently better. Better. Just feel better. Oh, vampire.
Just wonderful.
Great, now what? That was very ominous. We just found a vampire oil and then he says, just wonderful. Why? Why that just so wonderful? Come on, books. It's not what I'm looking for, but while we're here. No. Quick skim down this. Okay, it's not what I was looking for. Okay, it's going to be underneath alchemy, I guess. Enhanced hybrid oil applied to a sort of additional effect in combat. 25% attack power. If that's damage, why not say damage? And if it's not damage, what exactly does it mean by attack power? I'm gonna pin that. I need to get myself some of that. Vampire oil. Art school, Drowned Town. Throwing a save there. Oh, hello.
Die. Damn it.
Don't put away the talk. I meant to do it against the See, I meant to do that against the gas before I ran into it, and he just turned 180, cast it against that race, and then I was just kind of stun locked. The idea was to just jump in the water and get the hell out of Dodge. That was a clear example of the computer trying to be clever and trying to think about what I'm actually trying to do instead of just let me cast my fire in the way I was direction. It's like predictive text. Sometimes you just wanted to shut up and just let you just let you type what you want to type in instead of trying to second guess what you're trying to do. Everything's falling to pieces. Let's get some. In fact, can we just do a cheeky meditation? Cannot do that right now. Okay, so let's fire that out. Have some yummy dried fruit. Ow! Damn you! Swap that back over. Swap. It's actually quite useful getting that gourmet. I'm really glad I got that now, considering how low my food supply is. And should I ever find myself underneath water, that's certainly one to slot in, seeing as you can only use your crossbow underwater, so you might as well get the ability to do 2 shots, and that one wouldn't be a bad idea as well. Oh, she sat down. That's a nice little touch. That was a very nice little touch. Bit of attention to detail, eh? Stick a quick save in there. Now you're supposed to say how the water.
Anything for a hot bath.
Jump in the water, I'll cast Igni at it. I don't know, you try to help some people. You're a sorceress, aren't you supposed to levitate your stuff? Ooh, lots of ingredients. Gotta collect them all. Quest updated, wandering in the dark. Let's see what that has to say. Search the chamber using your witcher sense. Finding Ciri and Velen had proven harder than tracking a swallow on a rainy day. According to Kira, An elven mage had been tracking this particular swallow as well. Had he found her? Did he know more about her fate? Geralt knew he had to find out. And Ciri, well, she had unfinished business of her own with this mage, and so the witch and the sorceress set out together on the journey into the darkness to find the mysterious elf's underground hideout. Barely had our heroes entered the underground chamber when they encountered the enemy. The Wild Hunt had reached the spot before them, and they too were searching for Ciri. And I'm going to stick a proper save there.
Look, it's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Ni forda sol esser in. Cyril, ni forda sol esser in. Ein silla kelpi.
Find
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it? Gavella Glan.
Hello.
A sea monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Geralt, what the hell is that?
Another security measure. Damn it all.
Time traveling?
Ow. Lost your nerve?
Do you think it's a mind game of some sort? You know, can you defeat yourself? Are you willing to? Perhaps these apparitions believe they are real.
Sorry, I just don't share your doubts. You know exactly which one of you is real. Now focus on the fight.
You'll regret that!
I'll take you a piece at a time if I have to. What on earth happened to my health?
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Do this while my health goes up. Don't suppose axes is gonna work.
What? Lost your nerve?
Don't make me laugh!
That was a toughie.
Anything like that ever happened to you before?
Well, almost. While back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Yes? And?
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature.
Just checking I haven't missed anything. It's slow, it's fugly, but it's like you can't deny its efficiency. I mean, that's a lot of health from a piece of dried fruit.
Ciri, ni forda sol esser in AVStoryteller.
So, are we jumping down or going through the wall? There's another symbol down there, and a kelpie, picture of her horse.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri, must be.
I would really like some cat's eye right about now.
Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here. Look, they're opening. Let's go.
Quest updated, wandering in the dark. Let's go on for a little bit longer. See where this goes.
Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
We must try to activate it.
I think that's a... swallow.
It worked. Come.
Sure it's safe.
Of course.
The Elven Mage prepared this passage for Ciri. Come on now.
Whoosh. Did she go up or in? I think I'm going to leave it there for today's episode. That seems like a very appropriate place. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and join me for next episode as we go through the portal. So until then, take care of yourself. Goodbye for now. Bye bye.